in my mind, the thought that this could be, that what is in this glass, the way it tasted, could be this product, never crossed my mind.
Welcome to the channel, bringing a real-world perspective to the real-world whiskey consumer.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Erin.
And we are back with another Pours Unknown video where we draw a sample at random from our pool of bourbons and ryes, our Pours Unknown sample pool.
Yes.
Sent in by you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to taste it. We're going to let you know what we think about it before we find out the price, see if that changes our ratings, and then we're going to find out what we've been drinking.
We're going to taste it. We're going to rate it.
Yes.
And then we're going to see if the price changes or how we rate it.
Right. I got something in my eye and it completely threw me off. So
all good. It happens.
Nonetheless, that's what we're going to do here. We do it this way so that you get the most honest opinions possible.
Yeah.
Tasting blind like this just removes all the hype, the bias, labels, price tags, all that stuff.
All the things.
Let's see what we got in this glass.
I'm getting classic bourbon smells.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I'm getting very classic bourbon smells as well. I'll say it leans kind of sugary, fruity sweet. I'm getting a lot of sweetness off of the nose.
I can see that it might taste sweet, but I'm not going to expect it to because I've been duped before.
Yeah, and I will say also that I am getting a fair bit of ethanol on this. There's a little bit of sharpness there, although this is our first sip of the day, so
and this
first
is
time smelling
alcohol,
it for the
so
day.
It makes sense how we get alcohol.
Let's get it on the palate and see what we're working with.
This tastes kind of like sharp apple juice, but not as sweet as apple juice is.
Sure, yeah, I mean, apple juice is super sweet.
Yeah.
This definitely has an apple-y note to it. It also, to me, has a cherry note to it.
Oh, interesting.
I'm getting a lot of just fruity, sugary, almost like candy sweetness, but not hard candy.
Yeah, there's some sweetness to it, but it's very alcohol forward. It's pretty
it's packing a punch
sharp.
on the alcohol.
Yeah, like it's kind of almost took my breath away with how like alcohol forward this alcohol is.
First sip of the day.
Yeah.
We definitely need another one.
Yeah. I got more oak on the second sip. Kind of reminds me of a popsicle stick. So it doesn't taste like old oak. It tastes kind of new and fresh oak.
Still alcohol forward.
Yeah.
I thought that second sip would tame down, and it did not.
It's packing a punch, and it's warm.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is a rye.
I don't know. Based on the color, I was kind of expecting it not to have too much of a punch.
Yeah,
and it's coming through with a fair bit of flavor. It doesn't seem to be super high proof, but it definitely doesn't seem to be low proof either. It's coming through with a nice concentration of flavor.
I think it's a decent proof. That's my guess.
Yeah.
It feels decently proofed.
So I will say what this reminds me the most of is, you know, the Mentos. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Like that
like
level of
when you put
sweetness.
it in a Coke and then it explodes.
No, don't do that.
You've never done that.
No. That doesn't sound fun to me.
All of the boy things you've done, you've never done that?
Doesn't sound fun to me.
You've never put it in like a 2-liter of Coke and then watched it explode?
No.
Wow, okay.
No.
Cool.
But I will say when you eat Mentos, they have a sugary sweetness and a fruity sweetness about them, but it's not nearly to the level of something like a hard candy sugary sweetness.
Yeah.
It is a
I agree.
tempered fruity sweetness. That's exactly what I'm getting off of this. Plus, like you said, like a popsicle sticky type of note.
Yeah.
With like that leftover fruity juice from the popsicle on the popsicle stick.
I'm getting like it feels like I ate a mint.
Yeah.
There's some like mintiness going on here.
Okay.
Or something.
This one seems really interesting. We're going to take another sip and get some ratings together.
Okay.
And let's see where we're at.
The third sip tamed down a little bit. I almost got chocolate on the third sip, but I might have just imagined. You got it too?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was actually, you're talking about mint, so I took that third sip thinking about the possibility of it being a rye because it is so sweet. But the sweetness is tempered.
Yeah.
It could be. I'm not saying it is, and we're not trying to guess, but we're just trying to kind of lead you along with our thought process so that you can follow. And I think that when I get that chocolatiness sometimes, it could be bourbon or it could be rye.
Or a high rye bourbon.
But the spice that's coming through on this, like it's more spice than alcohol heat to me now. On the back end, it's just more like a prickly.
I was getting mint
spice.
I was getting mint on the back, and then the third sip, it was a little more tame. Still got the mint, but I got a little chocolate, which was weird. Didn't expect it. Okay.
It could be a rye. It might be a bourbon. I don't know. Do you have some ratings?
I do.
Okay, where are you at on this?
So this will be a mood pour for me, but I am going to give it a thumbs up.
Interesting.
It's not something I would have all the time, but it's enjoyable for what it is.
Yeah. I'm not in too dissimilar a place. I am going to go thumbs up. I do like what it is. It's not the type of thing I'm going to reach for all the time.
All the time, yeah.
But I do like it, and that's what thumbs up means. It means I like it.
Yep.
I don't love it. I'm not take it or leave it. Like, I like it. So we're going to find out the price and see if that changes those ratings before we find out what we're drinking. And this is going to be key for me, because if this gets too high in price, I'm out.
Yeah,
like, I don't like it enough. But if the price is right, I definitely would buy a bottle. This is number 79 in our Pours Unknown key.
All right.
So
number
the price,
79.
79. The price is...
It's $250.
I'm going to go ahead and move... I'm going to go ahead and move on down the ladder.
I'm going to have to do that as well. It is good, but it's such a specific flavor profile. I'm not going to want it all the time. Granted, I'm not going to drink it all the time, so it will probably last a long time.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money to shell out for something that I'm like just okay about, you know?
Right.
So I'm going thumbs down.
You're going thumbs hard pass. Okay, I'm not going to go with full thumbs down. I know I made that gesture, but I'm not going full thumbs down because I do like what's in the glass. It's not like there's anything off-putting in here.
No, there's not anything off-putting, but when it comes down to spending my money on it,
But I am going to give it a just okay, which is kind of a take it or leave it. And for $250, I'm probably going to leave it. However, if I ran across a pour in a bar or something and I'm in the right mood, I could absolutely see wanting to have a pour of this. Yeah. But yeah, this is... wild. Your thumbs down. I'm just okay. Oh. We do need to know what it is.
Yeah, sorry, I put my phone away. Okay.
So number 79 is...
Russell's Reserve Single Rickhouse Camp Nelson C.
Wow.
It's very long and I can't see what the rest of it...
Wow.
Oh, it's 112.4 proof, which it drinks every bit, if not hotter than that.
I think so, yeah.
I would believe it if it was like 120 proof.
And this is wild.
Thanks to Mike James.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a crazy pour. So we both really like Wild Turkey, and we really like this. It's funny how the high rye recipe
this is a high rye?
Really came through, with that
it for sure did.
It definitely had a lot of cherry sweetness to me.
I didn't get that, but okay.
Like that saturated cherry sweetness, which you can get on Wild Turkey sometimes. The oak is balanced in here really nicely, but man, this is the type of thing that Wild Turkey has started pushing the envelope on the price, and they were like one of the last major distilleries to really follow suit here. But they've started pushing the price of some of their special releases up higher and higher, and this one coming out at $250 was insane because it was already higher priced than their Master's Keep line. And having now tried this, if I saw a bottle on the shelf for $250 and I could buy it, or I got the hookup or something, I might buy it one time.
You would, because now you know what it is. I'm still a hard pass.
But here's the thing, I might buy it one time, but I also might have to just pass on it. And it might be the type of thing that if I saw it in a bar for a good price, then I would consider getting a pour of it. Perhaps. But man, that's a lot of money. And I mean, you could get like 3 or 4 Russell's picks depending on the price, and maybe one of those is better than this. Or you could put it towards Russell's 13 if that's your profile, if you like that extra oak. Man, this was a wild sample to run across double blind. Thank you so much, Mike.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As we say, fight the FOMO. I get the price tag. I was not going to say we do, but I get the price tag based on the rarity and all that stuff. But man, at the end of the day, it is a lot of money to spend, and there are a lot of things you could buy with that much money. So this was a ton of fun. If you thought it was fun, like the video, think about subscribing to the channel, because this is the kind of content we do over here all the time. And hit that bell down there if you want to be notified when we're going live once a month. Join us for a pour. We would love to have you.
We would love to have you. And that's it for today. Be good to each other. And until next time,
cheers.